What if I tell you that Liverpool will not win the league this season? What if I tell you that they will not win the league this season? Will you agree with me? And I say it without any fear of contradiction or sentiment or whatever thing you might think about it. If you watched the match yesterday between Arsenal and Brentford, you understand some of the reasons why I say that Liverpool might not win the league this season. But Liverpool not winning the league this season is a discussion for another day. Let's talk about Arsenal against Brentford. You can tell me anything you want to tell me about Saka, that Saka is the new bride of the Emirates Stadium, the superstar of the Arsenal team. But Martin Odegaard will always remain the brain box behind Saka. It's definitely the brain box. Remember when Martin Odegaard was out injured, Arsenal struggled. They struggled so much. Saka was in the team. Saka was being marked by 3, 4, 5 players. But since Martin Odegaard came back, the Arsenal has been playing so well, playing so amazing football. Saka has been spot on, even up until when Saka got injured. He has been spot on, so amazing. But look at now that Saka is not in the team. It was so interesting. I remember I told you something in my earlier video that it will be interesting to see how Mikel Arteta is going to, replace Saka in that team. But then it brings about the introduction of Nwaneri in that team. That guy is amazing. That guy was so amazing. Yes, he has not played, he has not featured regularly for Arsenal. We might not get to see, we've not seen his bad games and stuff like that. But against Brentford, he was amazing, simply amazing. He did the simple things so well, marshaled out his play. He was the perfect, if you ask me, the perfect replacement for Saka in terms of allowing Saka to take a little bit of rest. Now that Saka is not in the team, Nwaneri, spot on with his play. And it begs the question, what is the NFF? What is the Nigerian NFF? What are they doing in terms of bringing that boy to the Super Eagles? What are they doing? Now is the time that they're supposed to provide competition for the English side, try to rescue the guy for the Super Eagles, because that guy is the next best talent on show. If you don't get him now, it will be difficult for us to get him. He played an amazing game against Brentford, an amazing game. The way they dictate the play, the way Odegaard helped him, the way they marshaled out their play in the middle of the park, Arsenal controlling the game against Brentford. It's difficult to play against this Brentford side. If it was maybe Manchester City, it would have been a different ball game. Maybe they would have played a draw. But then Brentford coming from 1 goal up, and then Arsenal coming from 1 goal down, and then getting the equalizer in the first half. Then in the second half, they blew away Brentford. Gabriel Jesus was so amazing. Again, what I keep saying about Gabriel Jesus and the Kai Havertz, you can't win the league playing a Kai Havertz in your team. It's not possible. It's not possible. Arsenal will need to prove me wrong on that. It's not possible. Gabriel Jesus, with him as that number 9 for Arsenal, is a different set of play. So long as Arsenal attacking force is concerned, it's a different set of play with Gabriel Jesus. Martin Odegaard, an amazing midfielder, the way he dictates play, the way the reading of the game and everything, so amazing. He plays with ease. Even people around him, the way they play. In fact, I've run out of superlative for Martin Odegaard. He was so amazing, so spot on. And the worst part of it is that Arsenal needed that point. They needed the point. So if Arsenal had lost the game against Brentford, it would have maybe it's a game over for them in terms of who puts the pressure on Liverpool. I recovered the space and everything. I had to make that save. He was spot on the night, kept Arsenal in the game. His saves and everything. That guy is so amazing, so amazing. So these are the tiny details that helps you lay down a marker for the season. Honestly, I'm not saying Liverpool are not doing that. I'm not saying Liverpool doesn't have the pedigree to win the league. I know everything. But Arsenal, this season might just be the Arsenal season. It might just be the Arsenal season. But then, once again, we know Arsenal and we know the things that come with Arsenal. Sometimes they look a little bit of serious, and sometimes their pace they will lose form and then go missing in some games, But then, we saw the dip in form when Martin Odegaard was out injured. But right now, Martin Odegaard is back in the mix. Saka is not there, but I don't think Arsenal is going to have that serious issue since Odegaard is there. All they need to do is just keep Odegaard fit. Go into the transfer market, pick a couple of players, pick a number 9, because Gabriel Jesus, you can't rely on him because of his injury history. So pick a number 9, pick a couple of other players that will help you to go all the way in terms of winning the league. Arsenal right now, they don't have squad depth. They don't have that squad depth to go all the way. So But it was an amazing game. Kudos to the Arsenal fans, kudos to the Arsenal players, kudos to Arteta for what he's doing and how he was able to, like, you know, we didn't miss Saka in that game. If you watch that game, you know that Arsenal didn't miss Saka one bit in the game, you know. But kudos to them. Once again, I encourage you to follow Felix Football Exclusive, like my videos, share it, repost it, you know, meet me at the comment section, share your thoughts on why Liverpool will not win the league this season. Let's see your perspective. Thank you.